Hello, good morning, everyone. Welcome to McBoss Capital live stream. Today is Thursday, June 18, 2026, 8:48 a.m. So about 12 minutes to 11 a.m. Eastern Time. We have the market up, Nasdaq up 1.39%, Dow is up 0.4, S&P is up almost 1%. Volume looks really high at this moment. Not sure if this is accurate, but it looks significantly higher, 100% on Nasdaq, NYSE 50%. So I'm not sure again. That looks a little bit uh, is that a quite big volume here, so I'm not sure. So looking at the intraday chart here, we did have the QQQ moving pretty strong here. You can see we started strong, but we fell in the morning, like quickly came down, but we have been climbing higher since then. So right now it looks like at this moment we are hitting new high at this moment. So we can go look at the index chart right now. QQQ. So we have 2 days of pullback, pretty strong pullback. We fell below the 10-day and just slightly above the 21 pink line yesterday. Today we have a huge bounce, 2.2, oh, like I said, 2.2% right now. Very strong move right now. So look at SPY. So SPY is bouncing back 1% at this moment, and it's trading in the upper range. It hasn't moved as much since it opened, but it's still, at least it's still above the 10 days. So I think we'll have to see where it closed today because it's not that far away from the 10-day. It would be have been better if it has rise much more, but at this moment it's just near the 10 days. So that's something to watch out for whether the market will close strong or weak. That might determine potentially next direction. It's a good welcome bounce today, but we just haven't seen, you know, at least for S&P hasn't seen that bounce really strong. Let's go look at Dow here. Dow also had a huge pullback yesterday, but it's still above the 10-day. You can see the green line there. So it's still sitting comfortably above. Again, today's bounce is a little bit weak, 0.5%. It didn't even recover to the halfway point of yesterday's range. So that is potentially considered weak. Let's look at Russell 2000 right now, ETF. Okay, so this one looks a little bit better. We recovered uh, not quite all, but almost all of it from yesterday's drop. And at this moment, we're also trading at the top range. But again, everything hinders on how it closed today because if it closed weak, the trend line on the higher channel line here will still be considered on the downward trend momentum. So other than Nasdaq right now, the other three index look a little bit weaker than I would like to see. Um, so that is the only problem today. Let's go to stocks on the move here. I don't see much news today other than again the same Iran potential peace deal being signed this week. Um, so we do have LOB, Live Oak Bank shares. So banks are moving today. Once again, let's just quickly look at the XLF ETF here. They've been climbing pretty strong. So today we continue to see that momentum. So that's a good thing. Although right now it's trading at the bottom of the range. So for XLF, if we look at regional bank KRE here, the reason why I'm talking about the banks is because there's lots of banks short on stocks on the move today. So again, same thing here, regional bank. It has a big drop this last few days, but today it bounced. Again, the bounce is in the middle range right now, so it's kind of near the neutral mark. So it's hard to say whether it's definitely not a strong bounce at this moment. So that's the regional bank group. Okay, so let's keep going there. We have PHIN, WLY, QB, another bank, BGC, another bank, Citigroup, another bank, Apple, Roku, TFIN, another bank, Benchmark Electronics. Let's take a look at Roku. So Roku was under some potential being sold out in the private market. It climbed on that news. It's been pulling back since then, since that news. Today is trading really tight, not moving much. So the downtrend pullback here is still intact. It's not much of a bounce today. So we'll have to see. Yeah, it's not a very strong bounce at all. It's more of a holding pattern than a bounce here. So um, the 10 days is trying to catch up. So we'll see what happens next. Okay, let's keep going here. Let's go to the extended list here. We have MBN at the top. Let's take a look at MBN. This is another bank stock. Northeast Bank, regional bank. Okay, so this is trading. So it pulled back. A lot of banks pull back, and then now today is a bounce. But again, look at this bounce. It's kind of weak. It's trading at the bottom range so early in the morning. So again, not the ideal situation I like to see. Um, at least so far. We have Western Digital. Let's pull up that has been one of the strongest group. Is the data storage group. Look, another new high today. It's trading near the bottom of the range, but it's still significantly higher than yesterday's closing price. So that is still the dominant group there. We have FBNC, another bank, regional bank, CAT Caterpillar, Intel, huge move today. I can't remember the news, but they were mentioned again with by Trump, I believe. Every time he mentions something about Intel, it seems to jump. So today make a new high again, up 7% at this moment. It is trading at the lower range. So a lot of stocks are trading at the lower range, which is exactly I don't want to see that. It's not a good thing. We have MCB, Metropolitan Bank here, Apple. And take a quick look at Apple. Sorry for the delay in the loading. I think my memory is just used up. I forget to shut down some apps here. Okay, so Apple is just kind of neutral zone at the 10-21 day line. Again, it's not a very strong move. Like you like to see it break above the short-term moving average easily, not like trying so hard just to break it, and it's not even above it. We have CATY, another bank here, QB, another bank, SIMO, that's in the same data storage group as Western Digital. So I was expecting with Nasdaq up 2%, I was expecting to see a lot of tech stocks and stocks on the move. They are moving, but they're not on stocks on the move. Kind of interesting. Perhaps the volume is just not as strong. Here's SIMO, Silicon Motion, here making new high. So once again, that group is just very strong. We have Broadcom here, AVGO. Let's take a look at that. It's been not as strong as I like on the bounce side, like in recently. So here we go. We see this huge pullback correction. Today is a strong bounce. It's up 4%, but yeah, it's slightly above the 10-21 day now. So it looks a lot better because the last few days just wasn't moving as much as I like. So today is up 4%, and it's in the middle range right now, 53%. So overall, it looks pretty good. I'm watching it, um, but like I said, I like to see it trading in the top range if possible. It's still in the middle. MS Morgan Stanley doing well. CNOB another bank. MPO PGC another bank. DCOM another bank. A lot of financials. WSFS, GATX, LRCX. Let's take a look at LRCX here. So this one is making new high at this moment. That looks good. The last 2 days is trading at the bottom range. I'm not sure that I don't like that, seeing that, there's a lot of selling pressure. But anyhow, it did gap up and up 6% today. So then maybe that is okay. Again, the range is very tight today, so not much of a room for any mistake if it start to come down. All right, thank you all for watching. We'll see how the market closed today. As I mentioned, QQQ is definitely Nasdaq showing this biggest strength right now. But like I say, I'm not seeing the most stocks on the move with tech stocks, which is kind of interesting. Instead, we see financials, but yet the financials are not showing the best action because they're trading at the bottom range. So very interesting dynamic happening. We'll see how things play out today. Thank you all for watching.